LONGGG Dreamer, please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We have a very exciting update today, and that is Kris and Skuld's remake. So without further ado, let's jump right in. And we also have Yeonji and Dello finally awaken. Okay, that is the news that I'm not exactly looking forward to because pet essence is incredibly rare. So having two awakened pets in the same update is, pretty. Oh my god, abyss item. Oh my god. Okay, before I even go further down, I'm very scared already. Okay, we look at Dello first. Dello. Decrease enemies buff duration once every 10 turns. Okay. Decrease all enemies defense by 100. Oh my goodness. Increase physical attack of all allies by 10%. Okay, this one is already going to be better than Irin, so goodbye to Irin. 6 options. Are you freaking serious? 6 options. Did they just increase the power creep for pets? Okay, decrease enemies buff duration. So it can go up to 5. Decrease all enemies defense, and it can go up to 2000, which is exactly the same as Dylan's. So if you have Dylan's and Dello, I think all defenses are going to become 0, which is stupid. Increase physical attack of all allies. Okay, 40%. That's not too crazy. The following effect will be applied when there are n or more offensive type allies. So these two are for... Oh wow, even pets have these now. 3 offensive allies. Increase damage dealt to all enemies by 30%. Okay, increase critical damage of all allies by 40%. Wow, he is insanely stupidly broken. The defense drop itself is the most crazy thing already. Wow, I do not have the pet essence for this kind of madness. Yeah, I can imagine the whales getting level 10 and are going to be insanely hard to beat, or rather, they will be the one taking you down like in a blink of an eye. Okay, because their damage is gonna be huge, and yeah, I think damage, all I can say is damage is gonna be huge. Oh my goodness. Okay, moving on to Yeonji. She better be the magic version of that. Yeah, she is definitely the magic version of that. So exactly the same, except she boosts lethal damage here instead of crit damage. Okay, where's my mouse? Oh yeah, okay. Lethal damage instead of crit damage, and everything else is the same. So I guess they really want you to pick one. Okay, but I think right now physical team is still pretty dominant in higher tier arena. So I think a lot of players will go with Dello. And furthermore, I think Dylan's has an entire enemy defense drop, whereas Yeonji, she only has the front line. She only decreases defense for the front line. So that is kind of a discrepancy between Yeonji and Dylan. They're not exactly the same. So in terms of pet wise, right now we also, even though they're almost the same, only the lethal damage. It's pretty weird because right now magic teams do not have a lethal buffer as well, unless they use Fenrir. So comparatively, I think you can use both, but of course using the physical one is better. So of course Dello is better because Yeonji you have to pair it with magic team, and magic team kind of lacks certain support, right, in terms of raw buffs as well as defense drop. Defense drop is pretty limited with Yeonji. So if you do want to use Yeonji, it's interesting. You may have to choose to use Dylan's as well. So I think Dylan's is still very key, which is something we have been talking about over the past so many weeks. Dylan's passive is insanely OP because of the defense drop that is applied to every single enemy. Okay, but we're gonna look at Kris and Skuld, and hopefully they bring something different, and we can try something. We're gonna look at the first 3 skills first. Increase block rate of all allies by 30%. That is interesting. Not gonna lie. Decrease status effect resist rate of enemies in the front row by 30%. Okay. If yes, finally his immortality is on the passive and not on that silly exclusive item. Okay, this is so well deserved. They finally did this. Okay, so next one is deal 600%. I feel like the damage multipliers have significantly started to grow. No? Previously the highest was about 500%, and now it's 600%. Deal 600% physical damage to 3 enemies, the highest. Okay. 80% chance to death. Okay, decrease. So this is I think this was previously his single target. It was only one target, right? Now they did this. They actually kept the same effect, which is exactly how I imagined it to be, because I only had issues with the targeting, and now they increased it to 3, which is a lot better. Makes this skill a lot more viable, I would say. But they kept everything the same. And then Whisper of Ashes, which is the one with the cross animation. 4 enemies and 75% chance. I don't think it was that high, but they definitely buffed this to a very decent amount. Awaken skill. No revive, as what everyone was thinking. Oh my goodness! He applies fear, dude. Okay, deals 400% to 4 enemies, 75% chance to apply death, resets all skill cooldowns. This is for himself, okay, not for the team. If I attack, apply 80% death, decrease status effect resist rate by 20% for 4 turns. So it's on this one. I don't think it stacks with his own passive, which is very strange. Does it stack? I don't think it stacks. It's very strange. Because, you know, he already applies this on the front row, which is 30%, and then he also applies this by 20%. So I guess, you know, if it applies on the back row enemies, it's very good. And then don't forget, I'm not even sure if this will stack with Eileen, because Eileen actually reduces status effect by 20% if you have 4 universal heroes. So I don't really like how they, you know, just have 2 heroes with the same kind of passive or same kind of effect, because I don't think it will stack, and that doesn't really make much sense. But Eileen does have a physical attack buff, so yeah, she could be just used for that instead. Okay, and of course he does have death or fear, I mean, on his awaken skill, which is okay. Sad for Judas, no longer that exclusive anymore. Overall, this Kris remake is definitely something to fear because of how crazy it all seems, and the increased block rate is pretty good because, you know, for the first 6 turns you're gonna get a lot of tankiness, because right before, you know, all the there will be heroes that decrease block rate, such as I think Wukong and maybe Dylan's or something. Yeah, so I'm not too sure about this one. That's really unless you meet a team without a Dylan's or Wukong or something like that. So yeah, this is pretty iffy, but he does have the decreased. I would prefer if this was a decreased death resist and then this was a decreased status effect resist, then that would make so much more sense. Then you may not even need to use Nox, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. Definitely way better than before. Let's look at Skuld. Oh my goodness, let's look at Skuld. Allies become immune to formation change for 6 turns. So this is the red grid passive. Increase magic type allies dealt to offensive by 30%. Increase magic type allies dealt to universal by 30%. 40% chance to evade all attacks. This one is definitely going to be PV. This one definitely can let us use her in PvE. Okay, that's actually very good. And she also decreases enemies' defense by 10% each turn, maximum of 50%. This was previously by Sage. Okay, this was previously by Sage. This is incredibly good for PvE, by the way. Even this is actually better than This is the same effect as live streamer Skuld, I think, this one. Increased damage on universal. Okay, but anyway, here, deals 500% to 3 enemies, decrease buff duration by 1 turn. Okay, I suspect this one will get an exclusive item effect. Here, unable to receive buffs for 3 turns and cast a shield to absorb 2000. Are you kidding me? This is like stupid. This is not good at all. 2000 damage? 2000 damage is pathetic. Are they serious? Deals 400% to 5 enemies, ignores defense. This is potentially pretty strong. This one is strong in terms of damage wise, but effect wise, this is really stupid. 2000 damage is negligible, okay. Okay, but anyway, 100% chance to sleep, so they didn't change the effect attack. She has a chance to stun. They took away all her blind, which is not exactly the coolest thing, but yeah. Destroys weapon. Destroys weapon. Interesting, she destroys weapons. So, is this supposed to make the magic team tankier? Unfortunately, yeah, it's kind of strange. Is this supposed to make the magic team tankier? And they only destroys 3 enemies' weapons though. So, not too sure how good that is. And she also decreases awakening gauge by 5. So I guess that I'm not too sure if that means that she gets her awaken skill faster, or is it she's gonna decrease the enemy's awaken gauge by half, okay, by 5, by half. I'm not too impressed, to be honest. I'm not too impressed with Skuld again, which is very sad, because I thought that she will be the balance that the magic team needs for to fight on with Gerard teams. But yeah, I'm really not too happy and a little bit and kind of disappointed as well. So not too sure how she will fare, to be honest, because we know what the magic team lacks, and she is not the right hero to bring that to the field. I mean, the magic team really lacks lethal and crit support, which, you know, all we need is a magic version of Fenrir, to be honest, to make things really diverse. Okay, because you are currently just restricting people to use Fenrir, and that's not exactly the healthiest way moving forward. Why not create a different kind of magic Fenrir, so that, you know, Fenrir can exist in his physical friends, and this new magic hero can exist with magic friends, yeah? Yeah, but so far I'm not too impressed with Skuld. That's very sad. Okay, we have Abyss items. PvP? They have PvP items? Are you serious right now? Oh my god. I was honestly expecting a PvE item though. Okay, so we have crit and lethal rate speed, the same substats. What is this PvP option 9%? Okay, we only know the new substats later on, but the base substats look pretty broken. Okay, not gonna lie. 33% upon mythical awakening. 33% crit is a lot higher than what we have now. Is this a new speed? This is a new speed amount. 33 speed. Oh my goodness. I feel like celestial items were created not too long ago. No way, man. Oh my goodness, Death Kagura. Okay, the bonus stat. Crit rate, increased status effect rate. It's the same, but 20% effect attack rate on a speed. Previously we had what, 15? I can't remember, to be honest. I can't remember what the speed item gives, but 20%, so if you have 2, it's 40%. There's 20% chance to... yeah, I think previously it was 10% or 15%. So it's at an additional 5%, I would say. And then this one, the book, same thing. So it's kind of the same substats, but just another level of better. Yeah, nothing too interesting. Stop it. So we can only get one. We can only get. It looks to say like you can only get one abyss fragment per month, and in 3 months you will get one abyss item, and that's it for now until they release in packages. Holy crap! Wow, this is very. This is quite upsetting. Not gonna lie, this is quite upsetting. I was really expecting a new PvE kind of tier, because the celestial level of PvE items, because you know we're gonna have new PvE raid levels or something like that, right, in future. I thought those will come in handy, at least give people the time to, you know, build up those weapons before launching the new raid. But here we have new PvP items, and celestial items really just came out not even a year, more than a year, and here we have new PvP items. I don't know, man. Okay. We have a push check-in, which means you just have to log in within a certain timing, but I'm pretty sure you can get it because this timing looks like it's an entire day. So as long as you check in, you know, every day, you will get all these. You do get pretty neat rewards, I would say, especially the Dark Knight Jewel ticket, okay? But I'm pretty sure this is gonna be some trash, like a physical attack or magic attack. So, don't be too excited for now. You do get an Awakened Power-Up Crystal, and some people have asked me, how do you get this? So the only way is really through event, or you spend cash and then they give you through the Alice gift, okay? So these are the only 2 ways. The rest look pretty good, I would say. Special dungeon, Kris remake. You get you fight Kris and you get special jewel tickets. Okay, and then these are the drop rates. So more jewels for us, which is not too bad, and you also get Awakened Asgard. Okay, not the best reward, I would say. Yeah, but more jewels for us, for you to power up your jewels. And the first week update of February will begin on 3rd March, which is 3rd March is a Wednesday. Okay, it's 1 day earlier than usual, so please take note of that. Do we have other events? No, we really only have these. Okay, so then let me look at the in-game purchase and premium purchase. In-game purchase, you have a step-up summon for celestial items and typhoon essence. Okay. So if you need celestial items, go get them. But hey, they literally just released a new tier of PvP items. So why would you actually, you know, use this? Maybe it's a ticket. So if you do get like a speed, then you're pretty much screwed. Okay. But the selector is pretty good. I would say only go for this if you really feel that, you know, you need a better tier of items. And right now I don't know where the celestial items stand because they just replaced it. Yeah. And we have a new Skuld costume, which is great. These are on raid up. Harin is still on raid up. Funny how they don't have Dylan's and Yeonji on raid up. Okay. Premium purchase, you have pet essence, of course, 5,000. You have, oh, they're already selling the abyss item selector. Already selling it. And you have 2. Why is it not the same? Oh, there's one now and then one next week. So once a week. So basically, obviously, you know, get the speed if you really want to buy one. And then we have this mythical 7 Knights of Old Jewel Selector. This is gonna be insanely expensive. Maze Calendar, giving Celestial Armor. So Celestial items are really becoming like crap, like dirt common now. Yeah, dirt common. Next week's one is a Soul Shard. Alice gives you subset stones. And then yeah, we have the typical packages. So yeah, they're already selling it, so it just means that arena, you know, if you want to do well in arena, if you want to have an advantage, you either wait 3 months or you get one now. Yeah, because I don't see another way unless they're eventually going to, you know, make it more common for people to get it. Because right now you literally only have the monthly quest to do, and you need to do 1000 raid. So 1000 raid is like doing, it can be any raid, okay? So 1000 divided by 30 is about 33 days, and you can do like 10 raid per day, 10 of each raid per day. You know, auto clear, I think auto clear could help you. 30, you know, no, auto clear won't help you because 30 per day, 30 per day times 3, 30 per day times 30 is only 900, so you still have to play 100, additional 100 times. And they're also going to remove the auto clear limit though, so you may just, you know, spam that auto clear. I'm not too sure how that will work, but yeah. So 10 million gold every month, save up to, every 3 months, save up to 10 million gold. Well, I don't really know. This entire update is pretty confusing for me because Skuld isn't good, which is really just a mood. Big turn off. Kris is great, okay, but still nothing much for Kris has changed. They only adjusted some little fine things to make him more usable and relevant to the meta. And then for Yeonji and Dello, there's 2 very good pets here, but pet essence is incredibly rare. So again, even if you release the coolest things and people cannot build them, then what's the point? And then people can't enjoy the game that you created, right? Because the grind is so insane now. And then there's this new tier of PvP items which is totally uncalled for. Like, come on. Like, it's really not even a year since Celestial items. And yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and stay tuned for the test for Kris and Skuld. And of course, big shout out to my channel members Nick Eclipse, DMD Phoenix, Reggie Bautista, and Doppelganger. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and see you!